blessings in deen and dunya and akhirah, inshallah. Every word you learn from the Quran is of a greater value than anything else in the whole universe. And if we understand this, then things would be different. So let's start our lesson for today, inshallah. First of all, we welcome all of you to Quranic vocabulary course. And in this course, you learn about the most frequently used words in the Holy Quran. So we usually take a list of 9 or 10 words and explain their several meanings and usage. Our schedule is every Thursday at 8 p.m. GMT or 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So we have this live session always, inshallah, on Zoom. And then you can also watch these recordings on our YouTube channel. So to get all the links and the meeting links and the video links, it's better if you join our WhatsApp group. In that group, inshallah, you can find the link to our group in any of our videos, inshallah. In the description box, you can find that link and you can join us. So inshallah, you will be prompted and inshallah reminded about the dars. So please subscribe our channel so you get all the latest videos, inshallah, on time. And then share this link to get your share in sawab. If someone learns one word from one share that you are making, inshallah, that would be, I feel that that's more than enough. Okay, so let's start our lesson for today. Our theme for this Quranic vocabulary course is this pie chart, and it has every single word in the Holy Quran. So if we gather all the words and we see how many times a particular word has appeared in the Quran, we will see that 72 words make 45% of the Holy Quran. So if you just memorize and conceptualize these 72 words, you would be like halfway, inshallah. This is the green part, and it has, we have, alhamdulillah, until now we have done all the prepositions and pronouns and attached pronouns and separate pronouns and the conjunctions and the question words, interjections, mashallah, in all our previous lessons. We have done a great deal of conjunctions and prepositions as well, mashallah. So the blue part is comprised of 100 words, and it comprises of all nouns that are frequently used in the Quran, like as-sama'u, al-ardu, al-malaikatu, and etc. Inshallah, the blue list is easy for those people who have a background in either in Farsi or Urdu or in Arabic or even in Sindhi or Gujarati or Punjabi. And many of the Indian languages, like West Indian languages, the languages that are in India's western part. So inshallah, that would be an easier part for those people. Then the black part is comprised of 200 words, and it makes all the verbs and their conjugations and their derivatives and everything. So inshallah, we'll be covering that also after finishing these two parts. Like the first, we are now at the end of the green part, inshallah. Then we'll take the blue part and then the black part. Okay. So today's lesson is about this one word, which is the most flexible word in the Holy Quran. It has been used 2,800 times approximately in the Quran. And this word can change meaning in context. So there are many words that can change meaning in context, but this word is super flexible. Inshallah, we'll explain it today in detail, in a little detail, not in great detail, but inshallah, I'll try to give some examples about this word ma. So ma can be attached to nouns, ma can be attached to prepositions, ma can be attached to adverbs, ma can be attached to question words. So it's really flexible, and inshallah you will see that. So the word ma can appear in two forms, like either it's a separated single ma on its own, or it is attached to something. So when it is separated, it can give you a meaning. It can give you three meanings. The first meaning is not like when it is used with verbs, when it is used with fi'al, when it is used with af'al, then it will give you the meaning not. And then the second meaning is what. So what is a question? We have also discussed this word when we were doing the question words, and it means a what as a question when it comes separate. So when ma comes separately, it can be either a not, or it can be a what, or it can be a which or that. So these are three preliminary meanings, like basic meanings of this word when it is on its own. Okay, let's see an example here. So when it is used as which or that, it is used as a conjunction, like it links two sentences or two words. For example, in this sentence, this is a book, this is the book which I read, right? So here we will be using ma in Arabic sentences. So it's used as a conjunction as well. So the first thing is question word, right? Then it's used for negation, and then it's also used for conjunction. Just give me a second, please. Okay, so what if ma attaches to something? So when ma attach with something, it can attach with like ka as kama, or it can attach with bi like bima, or it can attach to li like lima. In most of the cases, in 99% cases, it will mean which or that as a conjunction. Which or that as a conjunction, not as a question or a negation. So whenever there is something attached to it, then you can rely that the meaning which or that as a conjunction. Okay, let's see this example here. When you are translating ma, you have to depend mostly on the context, especially when ma is separated. So let's see this example. وَمَا تِلْكَ بِيَمِينِكَ يَا مُوسَى. So we know that wa means and. The word wa means and. Tilka we have already done that. Bi means in or with. Yamini, yaminika means your right or your right hand. Ya means O, and Musa means Moses. So what should be the meaning of this word? You can easily get it from the context that this is a question. And what is that in your right hand, O Moses? We can clearly notice that this is not a conjunction, right? And it's not a negation. So of course it's a question. So we have to rely on context when ma is separate. Okay, so the second sign, how do you know like when ma is in a negation or ma is in a question, right? So the second tip is about when ma is followed by illa. When ma is followed by illa, it gives a meaning not. For example, ما هذا إلا سحر مفترى. ما هذا, it is not. When you ask a question, you also say ma hada, but then the expression changes. But when you write, you cannot write the expression over there. So ma hada means what is this? But in this sentence, it's ma hada, like it is not. Because of this word illa, we can figure out that it's about negation and not a question or not a conjunction. I hope I'm making myself clear, inshallah. If there are any questions, please feel free to ask.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Salam.
Just wanted to ask, can you give us the surah number and ayah number so then later we can refer to it ourselves?
Yes, inshallah. These are just preliminary examples because this whole sabaq is about ma. So I'm just giving you some little examples, and these ayats, inshallah, will come in our example section as well.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
And I have also changed the format a little bit. Like we will not be doing the lists anymore. I will be taking one word and inshallah then we'll explain it in detail and then the second word.
Okay.
So until now, what we have learned, let us summarize. So ma is the most flexible word in the Qur'an Majid, right? And it has occurred many times. Secondly, ma can come separated or it can appear attached to another preposition or conjunction or anything. And then if it appears separated, then it may have one of the three meanings: meaning of a question, an interjection, or a meaning of meaning in negation, like not, or meaning in conjunction, like which or that. That as a conjunction. Remember, that as a conjunction, not as a demonstrative noun, not ismul ishara, not pointing towards something, not that one, right? So this is in conjunction. So we also saw this example. Now, when ma appears attached, it gives two meanings, which or that, and both of them are in conjunction. So these are not questions or isharas. Okay, these are not isharat. Now we have also seen this example, and you can easily figure out what it should mean from out of the three meanings that we have given. So you have to depend on the context when you are translating this word. One of the signs that ma is in negation is that ma will appear with illa. Another sign is that ma will have the letter B after it. For example, in this ayat, in this line, وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. They are not mu'minin, right? So this is a negation. And how do we know? This sign tells us that ma is followed by B. That's how it's giving us the meaning of not, and not another meaning. Okay, so this was the part one of our lesson for today. What if ma comes attached to another preposition or another noun? So let's take the example of bima. B means with and ma means which. So it makes it with which. Bima with which. Bima with which. Fi. The word fi means in or inside. So fi ma means in which. So you can see that on the left side. Fi ma, in which. Lima, to which or for which. To which or for which. We have already studied these fi and li and bi. Okay. So they will like whenever it is attached to anything else, it will usually 99% it will give the meaning which or that, but these two words are in form of conjunctions. Remember that. So these are all the combinations, inshallah, that we will be studying today. I'll go through them quickly. Bima, hamma, mimma, fima, lima, kama, إنما أنما كأنما كلما أينما نعما بئسما فما أما. These are 15 words. Let's take them one by one. So bima is comprised of bi and ma. Bi means with and ma means which as a conjunction. Bima. With which. Just excuse me for a minute. So we will move directly to examples. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون. بما and ma. So we already know والذين, we already know bima, we know إليك, we have done wa and min and qabl, qablika and bil and hum. So all these words are already done, and most of us know the meaning of akhirati. Most of us know the meaning of yu'minuna. So inshallah, that's not going to be a very difficult thing once you get grasp of these 72 words. Another example. في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكذبون. بما. Next word we have is amma. Amma. So amma is basically made of an plus ma. We have already studied an. An means about, and ma means which as a conjunction. So amma means about which. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون. قل لا تسألون عما أجرمنا ولا نسأل عما تعملون. عما, about what? عالم الغيب والشهادة فتعالى عما يشركون. Next word, mimma. Mimma is made up of min plus ma. Min means from, ma means which. So mimma means from which. الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون. Mimma, out of what or from which. So you can observe the differences in translation, like how context is when ma is being used. وفاكهة مما يتخيرون. Of which. كلا إنا خلقناهم مما يعلمون. Mimma being translated as out of, right? Min ma, from what? So you can change the phrase to out of, according to the translation of according to the sense and context of the sentence. أولم يروا أنا خلقنا لهم مما عملت أيدينا أنعاما فهم لها مالكون. MashaAllah, we know the meanings of awalam, we know the meaning of anna, we have studied the meaning of lahum and mimma today, and we have already studied fahum and laha. We have also studied ID. So it's ID na, our hands. Next word we have is fima. Fi means in and ma means which, in which. إن ربك هو يفصل بينهم يوم القيامة فيما كانوا فيه يختلفون. فيما. So mashallah, we know inna, we have studied huwa, we have studied kanu. No, we haven't studied kanu. We have studied fihi and fima. الله يحكم بينكم يوم القيامة فيما كنتم فيه تختلفون. Next word we have is lima. Li means for, ma means which, so it means for which. Lima, for which. We studied a word lima. Anyone remember? Anyone remembers that word? Lima. Anyone? What does
Why?
this mean?
Why?
Very good. Lima taquluna ma la taf'alun. Lima. Why? But this is lima. So this is something like I should explain it. This is the importance of long vowels in Arabic. Okay. So if you say lima, it means something else. If you say lima, it means something else. Totally different. Right? If you say inna, that's different. If you say inna, then that's very different. So that is why we always focus more on Tajweed, and we are very strict when teaching Tajweed and teaching the Quran, because it makes a lot of difference in Arabic especially. فَعَّالٌ لِمَا يُرِيدُ. Now I'll go a little faster, inshallah, to finish the lesson within time. هيهات هيهات لما توعدون. أف يغفر لكم ولما تعبدون من دون الله أفلا تعقلون. إن لكم فيه لما تخيرون. You see this variation? Lima changes to lama. Next word is kama. Ka means like. Ma means what or that, right? So you can also translate it with like that or like what or just like. إنا أرسلنا إليكم رسولا شاهدا عليكم كما أرسلنا إلى فرعون رسولا. We have studied inna, we have studied ilaykum, we have studied, today we studied kama and ila. These are all done, alhamdulillah. وأنهم ظنوا كما ظننتم أن لن يبعث الله أحدا كما ظننتم. واخفض لهما جناح الذل من الرحمة وقل رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا. كما. Next word is innama. Innama means verily, indeed, truly. Ma means what? Truly what? Right? Truly that. And it can also mean only. So if you want to simplify it, you can also say only. فذكر إنما أنت مذكر. You are only a reminder. إنما أنت منذر من يخشاها. إنما توعدون لواقع. قل إنما العلم عند الله وإنما أنا نذير مبين. إنما. So this word is ana. Although it's written like ana, but we don't read it as ana with 2 counts. Okay, this is an exceptional word, ana. It's written as ana, but it's read as ana. Next word is annama. We know that anna means that, ma means what or that. So that. إن يوحى إلي إلا أنما أنا نذير مبين. ما شاء الله. إلي. Also, we have also studied this word ilayya. We have studied in. Today we have studied annama. That ana we already know. أفحسبتم أنما خلقناكم عبثا وأنكم إلينا لا ترجعون. أيحسبون أنما نمدهم به من مال وبنين. Allahu Akbar, we are out of time. Now in this ayat you can see innama and annama both used in the same ayat. قل إنما يوحى إلي أنما إلهكم إله واحد فهل أنتم مسلمون. أفمن يعلم أنما أنزل إليك من ربك الحق كمن هو أعمى إنما يتذكر أولو الألباب. MashaAllah, we have studied a, fa, man, annama. We have studied ilaika, min, ka, man, huwa. We have studied innama today. And we have also studied ulu in the last lesson. Next word we have is ka'annama. Ka means as, anna means that, and ma means what. But if you combine their meanings, it means that as if. Yes, okay. As if. يجادلونك في الحق بعدما تبين كأنما يساقون إلى الموت وهم ينظرون. We already know fi, ba'd, ma. Today we have studied كأنما, ila, wahum. And everyone from us knows the meaning of mouth. Next word we have is kullama. Kulla means all, every, each, right? And ma means what or that. So kullama means every time or whenever. تكاد تميز من الغيظ كلما ألقي فيها فوج سألهم خزنتها ألم يأتكم نذير. كلما أرادوا أن يخرجوا منها من غم أعيدوا فيها وذوقوا عذاب الحريق. Next word we have is أينما. أين plus ما. أينما, wherever. ملعونين أينما ثقفوا أخذوا وقتلوا تقتيلا. وقيل لهم أين ما كنتم تعبدون. ولله المشرق والمغرب فأينما تولوا فثم وجه الله إن الله واسع عليم. We need to go quick because our time is about to end. Next word is ni'amma. Ni'amma is made up of ni'ma and ma. We have already studied ni'ma means good, excellent, or best. Ni'ma, like ni'mal abd. What an excellent abd. So ni'amma means it's excellent or it's good. It's made up of ni'ma plus ma. إن تبدوا الصدقات فنعما هي. Next word is bi'sama. Bi'sa is the opposite of ni'ma. So this will be the opposite. Bi'sama. It is bad. بئس ما اشتروا به أنفسهم أن يكفروا بما أنزل الله بغيا أن ينزل الله من فضله على من يشاء من عباده. بئسما. How wretched, how bad. So the next word we have is fama. And whenever ma is used with fa, it means so and not. So here it doesn't give the meaning of that or which as a conjunction. But here with fa means so and ma means what or that. But here it will be giving the meaning not, the negation meaning. Fama, then, not, or so not. فما يكذبك بعد بالدين فما له من قوة ولا ناصر فما لهم لا يؤمنون. So what? So not what not? Like you see how flexible this word ma is. فما لهم عن التذكرة معرضين. Then what? فما تنفعهم شفاعة الشافعين. So there will not be. فما للذين كفروا قبلك مهطعين. So what is? Next word is amma, as for or that. Like it's made up of an plus ma. An plus ma. We have studied the word an as well. Hamza noon fatha an, right? And then it means that. That as a conjunction. So amma as for. وأما من خفت موازينه وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما من بخل واستغنى وأما من أوتي كتابه وراء ظهره. Next word is imma, and imma is made up of in plus ma. In means if, ma means what. So when we combine these two words, it makes imma, not amma. Okay, keep that in mind. In and ma is imma, an and ma is amma. Okay, so imma means either or if. Either if or if. إنا هديناه السبيل إما شاكرا وإما كفورا. قل رب إما ترين قل رب إما تريني ما يوعدون قالوا يا موسى إما أن تلقي وإما أن يكون أول من ألقى. صدق الله العلي العظيم. So this is the final list. Bima, Amma, Mimma, Fima, Lima, Kama, Innama, Annama, Ka'annama, Kullama, Aynama, Ni'amma, Bi'sama. And at last, Fama and Amma. So, mashallah, today we have discussed 15 words in detail, mashallah. Not in great detail, but we have just given an introduction. So if anyone has questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, we can end the session now. Okay, so at the end, let's recite a Surah Al-Fatiha. Let's remember all the marhumin from our families, especially this on Thursdays and Shabbat Jummah. Let us remind Shuhada Islam and Ulama Islam. إلى أرواح المؤمنين والمؤمنات ثواب سورة الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. اللهم صل وسلم وزد وبارك على رسول الله وآله الأطهار على رسول الله وآله الأطهار. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. Inshallah, Jazakumullah khair. Barakallahu lana wa lakum fid darain. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum.